Hi, pardon me. Hi and welcome back. This is Maggie Rose with your readings for today. Now let's have a little look at Capricorn, shall we? Oh, Capricorn, what are you doing to yourself? You know, most of your headaches are self-induced. Most of the stress and overwork, and it's about taking on too many things, doll. All in one hit. It's like what's happening now is you've just taken on too much. You've overloaded, and so you're under a great pressure. So what you need to do is very gently back off a little bit here and give yourself this space to be workable in, so you know you're able to complete this thing, complete this thing, complete this thing. It's really about putting things into balance and into a space, but it's also about taking some of the stress off yourself and giving yourself a little bit of time to breathe, a bit of room in there to look at the personal side of things and the family side of things. It's like, take the stress off, darling. You don't have to do everything for everyone. I know it's a great thing to be community-minded and helpful and amazing and all the rest of it, but where you're at right now, darling, is looking after yourself and your home and your family and doing what you need to do to get from A to B. Anything else is an added extra. Just don't make too many extras, hon. It's like chocolate. A little bit is yum, too much is like bleh. Okay. Aquarians is about balancing a cash flow. Well, most Aquarians are not really good at cash flow. You're like, oh wow, because they've got this excitement about things, about new things, about, yep, easy come, easy go. This is the attitude at the moment, easy come, easy go. Not always easy come, darling. So it's like, hang on to what you got. This is about, yeah, you may have to juggle Peter to pay Paul. However, in the scheme of things, in the long term, things are going to be in balance and they're going to be okay. It's about not walking away from something at the moment. It's about don't give up because, the going's got a little bit tough. It's about hanging in there and doing this balancing act and juggling it all to keep all these balls in the air. You can do it. Why? Because you've got no choice. Okay? Let's see what Aries have got for us. Aries is pretty much a two-edged sword at the moment. You know, Aries, sometimes you're your own worst enemy. Most times you're your own worst enemy. Because what happens, you can see the good in a situation, you can see the negative, but it's about a path that you choose. Aries, don't choose the negative path here. If it may be a simpler, easier way, but it's not always the best way. So you're actually, with situations, particularly where emotions are concerned, are really, you need to allow things to grow. And you need to release what has withered and died. It's like, one thing's happening, another thing isn't. It's like, put the past behind you. Reach out, grab what strengths you have, recognize your strengths, and then work with your strengths. Don't work against your strengths because someone thinks this is what you should do. You should be doing da. No. You work with the strengths that you have, your strongest points. Piscean, pretty much about balancing legal situations. How do you want them to balance? Do you want them to balance? It's not a negative type feeling about this legality. So this is more about signing documents, about new keys, new directions. So I'm feeling some Pisceans are looking at moving house or taking on a new car or a new something mobile, a new horse. Yeah, new horses. I'm seeing four legs in here, so there's some of you guys who have been looking at a new four-legged friend, but also some people who are putting some Piscean energy at the moment is going, whoa, enough already? Let's stop now and reevaluate and look at things. And that's the time you're at. It's like, whoa, enough. Let's stop, reevaluate, and then make a plan to go forward. Okay? Taurus, where are you, my darlings? Taurus, would you get over yourself? This is not a time to be miserable. Sometimes Taurans just get sad. It's not depression, hon, it's just sad. And because it's just sad, it's like you can shake it off. Have a look at the good things that are happening there. Have a look at the positive inputs around you. And see, how much amazing stuff you have done in the last 12 months. However, this is also about walking away from things. Do you know, sometimes you can give things something 140% for 120% of the time, and it's still not enough. It's about knowing when, hey, I've done enough, there's no more I can do, I've got to step back now, leave this in the lap of the gods or leave it in someone else's hands. And this is the energy level where you're at right now, babe. So it's time to step back. You've done all you can do. Time to step back. The situation is in someone else's hands, okay? Pisceans. I'm sorry, Pisceans, we've done you, my treasures. Geminis. Gem, it's about emotions. It's about dealing with your emotions. Where are they taking you? Are you over thinking something? Are you overreacting? What is happening in this deep emotional well that's going around you at the moment? It's time to ask the relevant questions. Why do you buy into this huge emotional drama? Because it's fun? Because gems like a bit of goss? Basically, it's about straightening out things. It's about cleaning out your emotional cupboard. Once you clean out your emotional cupboard, there's room for really great, good emotional stuff in there. There is connections here where you're going to have to make choices and decisions about deep emotional family stuff. Well, our families are our families. That's as simple as that. You can get, but you're not. There's no written rule that says you can't love them and disagree with how they live their lives. It's about live and let live. You disagree with something, walk away from it, hun. Cancerians. Cancerians about cash. It's about moving forward in a very strong, steady path. It's because there are opportunities here now that need to be taken advantage of. Some of these are little opportunities, but from little things. Remember that saying, from little things, big things grow. But some are really big opportunities. Cancerians, it's mostly about the work area now. It's about putting things into motion. It's about putting something that's been in the background for a long time into motion so that it becomes financially beneficial. It's about a learning process that's been sitting on the shelf. Now it's time to put it into action. Leo. There's so much financial stuff around at the moment, which is great for a new moon energy. Now, Leo, it's about sitting on what you've got. It's about not putting too much speculation out there. It's about not going, oh God, I should be doing this, should be doing this. It's like not about the fast buck, because the fast buck's not there at the moment. It's about hanging on to what you've got. It's about being satisfied and gentle with yourself. Okay, you may not be making $1 million, but hello, you're doing okay. It's not time to take any financial risks whatsoever. It's time to stand back and watch what is happening. It's by watching what's happening that you're going to be able to see the next direction and the pathway that you need to take. Okay, hun? Let's have a look at our beloved Virgos. Uh-oh. This one is a little bit like, oh, it looks like a nasty one, but it's really about temptation. So Virgos, they have a battle with temptation and a battle with addictions. They're not bad addictions. They're usually just overload on chocolate or something. It's about understanding your addictions. It's about understanding why. And it's about separating what is enjoyment from addiction. I mean, we sold so many things these days. This is good for you, this is good for you, this is, hey. You know, do we eat anything or do we starve to death? This is basically where we're at. But for Virgos now, it's about looking at what is workable for you as far as, you know, your body is concerned. It's about separating addiction from need. And addictions work on all levels. They work emotionally. Some of us can be deeply emotionally addicted to a very destructive relationship. It's about reviewing those situations and seeing, look, hey, hell, what is in this for me, or what is working for me, or what is not working for me. It's about constructive moving forward. Can be a tough time, hon. Okay, Libra. Bless their little hearts. Oh, the Emperor. Are you sitting in judgment on yourself again, babe? Are you being too hard on yourself? Yeah, right, yes you are. It's about, look, okay, you have to have standards, you have to have principles, but they have to be yours. It's like you're trying very hard to live up to everybody else's expectation of you. It's like, whoa, you can only please some of the people some of the time, and not all the people all the time. So you might as well please yourself, eh? But this is about standing strongly beside what you believe in. Don't let yourself be talked around because someone else doesn't think that you're on the right track or things aren't strong enough. They are strong enough. They're fine. Things around you are great. But it's like, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so judgmental on the self. Except people are people. They bugger up. It's what we do. We make mistakes, but it's from a mistake that one learns. So is it actually a mistake, or is it a learning step? It's about redefining, and it's about judging yourself on your values, not on anyone else's. So, you know, we all slip up along the way. We pick ourselves up, dust ourselves down, and we get it sorted. We just do it a different way, which works out better. That's all. No right, no wrong. Scorpio, where are you, my possums? Whoa. Are we holding out for the highest bidder in some area here? Not necessarily the way to go. But look, there are new opportunities coming around you guys. Scorpio, it's about taking everything you've got in your hand, all your knowledge, all your information, and working with it to make a financial area become very, very strong. You have a lot of learning under your belt that you're not actually acknowledging or accepting right now. It's about making the lists of what you have to contribute and then working through it. But it's also about checking the cash that you have in your hand. Checking all accounts, all statements, all invoices. What are the tiny mistakes? Are you making tiny mistakes? Because from, you know, little mistakes grow. 2 cents becomes $1, becomes 5, becomes 10, da-da-da-da-da-da. But it's also at this time about being open, about being going, wow, I can take a chance. It's like saying, hey world, take a chance on me. So it's a great time to expand your horizons as far as work and ways of opening that financial door. Last but not least, bless their hearts, let's have a look at Sag. Whoa, Queen of Wands, what is the passion you're sitting on, darling? Why are you not letting it all rip? It's like at this time Sagittarians are pushing something down. It may be that there's a joy or something in here that you really, really want, and you're going, wow, but I'll just be good. I'll just play it cool. I'll just pretend I don't want it. What a load of rubbish. It's like, if you want it, hon, this is the time to get out there, to strut your stuff and to just do it. It's not a time to get caught up in arguments or debates or aggression. It's about time for passion. It's fine to be passionate about something and to put your whole heart and soul into it. As long as you understand it's your passion, it's not necessarily everybody's around you. Saggies can sometimes get carried away with their passionate nature, but it's also time for young, and young ones and singles to shut their stuff, because the passion meter is on overloads. So this is a time to meet new partners and open new doors. And that's about it for today. Remember, you're very welcome to join me on Facebook if you like. It's Maggie Sinton, Sinton, in WA. That's Western Australia. Thanks, hon.